Good day, this is Leadership TV. You are watching Inside Nigeria, a program where we look at the major front page headlines on our national dailies. I am Cynthia Onwado. Welcome to the program. Of course, today we'll be beginning with a leadership newspaper. That's Leadership Friday. A major headline here saying APC chairmanship. Search for Ganduje's replacement begins. North Central governors working to get competent hands. CPC camp likely to get slot. Presidency's silence worsens embattled chairman's travails. And still on leadership salary arrears, ASU threatens no pay, no work. No plans to use pension funds illegally, federal government. Senate passes Northwest Development Commission bill. Opposition parties strategize ahead of 2027. Federal government stops marriage of 11 orphaned girls. 40% of healthcare facilities lack adequate power supply. And of course, our leadership level will be out this Sunday, 19th May 2024. You don't want to miss it. We also have a picture here of President Bola Tinubu welcoming the President of Senegal, Bassirou Diomaye Diakhar Faye, during the latter's official visit to Nigeria at the presidential villa in Abuja yesterday. Of course, on our page 2, we have our editorial, Our Stand, talking about the negative effects of policy inconsistency. On our back page, Conversations with Azu, a weekly daily on life and politics. You want to check that out. Who does America listen to? That's the editorial there on Conversations with Azu. And our Ghana Must Go says APC suspends Jimoh Ibrahim. Ibrahim Jimoh, he'll suspend APC next. Well, you want to look out for these details and more by picking up a copy of Leadership Friday newspaper. Well, moving away from leadership, let's go to the Punch. The major headline here says Tinubu okays payment of 3.3 trillion naira power sector debts. Gencos, gas producers to get 1.3 trillion naira, $1.3 billion via cash, promissory notes, and royalties. Apologize for offensive Nazi post. Irate Nigerians attack UK journalist. Federal government Labour to negotiate 48,000 proposal Tuesday. Federal government opens student loan portal May 24th. Reps probe Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. And still on Punch, Kano Mosque explosion veto rises to 11. 20 trillion naira pension fund safe, federal government. ECOWAS, Senegalese president vows talks with Niger, Mali. And military kills 227 insurgents. Helicopter deployed to rescue kidnapped Kogi Varsity students. And finally on the Punch, 36 assembly speakers back state police. We're moving away from the Punch this morning. Let's take a look at The Nation. The major headline on The Nation newspaper says, Your hard-earned pension safe. Federal government assures Nigerians there is enough safeguard protection for savings. 36 speakers back state police plan, give assemblies autonomy. NEC pledges better support for small businesses. No hiding place for fraudsters, EFCC vows. APC accuses Motfwang, Speaker, of coercing Plateau lawmakers. Still on The Nation, man told he's not British after 42 years in UK. Payment of $1.3 billion, 1.3 trillion naira power sector debt will attract investors, says the AFDB. President okays action. Gas suppliers to be paid 130 billion naira. And finally on The Nation, African first ladies to intensify anti-cancer battle. And now moving away from The Nation, let's check out The Guardian newspaper. The major headline on The Guardian says legacy of waste. Abandoned projects dot Southwest amid push of scarce resources to new ones. Senate calls debate against implementation of new electricity tariffs. NLC TUC boycotts negotiations as federal government promises to shift ground. Also on the Guardian, Edo under polls, stop abuse by governors, INEC tells security agencies. Finally, students' loan application portal opens May 24th. Rising cost of drugs worsens steep rise in hypertension cases. Also, family laments the death of 41-year-old mother of 6 in Enugu crossfire. And finally, on The Guardian, terrorism. Nigeria needs partnership, not handouts. Federal government tells US. Okay, that's all on The Guardian front page news headlines. We'll be moving to the Daily Sun. A major headline on the Daily Sun says, terrorist Lord Buzu wanted dead or alive. Defense headquarters goes after him over killing of 19 in Katsina, Zamfara. Troops kill 227 insurgents, arrest 529, rescue 253 hostages. Senate halts debate on electricity tariff hike, knocks NERC discourse. And still on Daily Sun, Shinkafi seeks emergency role in Zamfara, says bandits in control, alleges criminals have taken over all local government areas. 18 feared dead in Abia checkpoint auto crash. Traffic held for hours as commuters protest accident caused by security men. Governor Oti orders investigation. Zak Adedeji, FIRS collected 3.94 trillion naira in tax revenue in Q1. Emirates to lift suspension on Nigeria resumes flight October 1st. No hiding for fraudsters. Tinubu's anti-graft war stronger, says EFCC chair. Commission to arraign suspended NCAA DG Nuhu on graft allegation. Daikon impact with 50 foreign partners to change face of military-industrial complex. Still on Daily Sun, reps move to increase appeal court judges from 90 to 150. Finally, on the Daily Sun, Shetima to lead dialogue on first-year achievements of Tinubu. That's all from the Daily Sun. And finally, we'll be moving to THISDAY newspaper. The major headline on THISDAY newspaper says, Wale Edun, no attempt to illegally use pension funds. Says federal government to be guarded by rules. Organized labor warns against tampering with funds. FAAC shares 1.2 trillion naira from 2.192 trillion naira gross revenue. Naira slides to 1,533 naira per dollar at official market, stable at 1,540 naira to $1 parallel market. And still on THISDAY newspaper, Tinubu hosts Senegalese President Faye. Emirates resumes flights to Nigeria October 1st. And finally, report. Amid Nigeria's underproduction, Dangote refinery orders 24 million barrels of US crude oil. Commences export of its refined products to European markets. That's all from the THISDAY newspaper, and that brings us to a close on Inside Nigeria today. Thanks so much for watching here on Leadership TV. I am Cynthia Onado.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have